This week, we have a mix of Aquarius and Pisces energies, with Aquarius bringing in the logical and intellectual, and with Pisces bringing in the creative and inspirational. All of this, an empowered moment and more, in my weekly intuitive energy forecast for the week of Monday, February 26th through Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, this is Colleen Lemma, starseed astrologer and spiritual messenger from Sacred Soul Empowerment. And this week for the reading, we're going to be using the Angel Tarot cards by Radley Valentine for the main message for everyone. Your special message card this week, depending on your stone of choice, is going to be coming from the Magic of the Unicorns deck, and this is by Diana Cooper. So before we get into looking at the astrology or even our stones of choice, let's go ahead and close our eyes, relax our bodies, take a deep breath, and do an empowered moment. So whether you're sitting or reclining or even lying down, just tune in to relax all of your muscles and tendons. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, letting go of all that your body, mind, and soul no longer needs. Visualizing all around you this beautiful golden white light, this unconditional love, compassion, and guidance. And let's take in a deep breath, breathing in this golden white light into every cell of our bodies. As you exhale, have the intention that you're releasing old energies, old situations, old emotions or mindsets, and old ways of being. And focusing your attention now on Aquarius and Pisces energies. And these are the last two signs of the zodiac, letting us know that we're coming into the completion of a cycle of energy. We're moving into these Aquarian energies of our dreams and hopes and vision for the future. Merging this logical and intellectual energy of Aquarius with the intuitive and higher knowingness of this sign. And we're letting that meld in with the Pisces energy, the last sign of the zodiac, which goes with the flow, trusts, and has faith, moves with the divine timing of the universe, and allows for a great healing to take place. This is all in preparation for a new beginning and a new cycle that will come later during the spring equinox. So for now, hold a vision in your mind of what kind of situation you would like to create in your life, or at the very least, envisioning how you would like to feel or experience your life. And call in your angels and guides, master guides and teachers of the highest vibration of light, those that reside on a higher spiritual plane of existence. Ask them to guide the next step on your path. Ask them to assist with the clearing and healing of old energy dynamics that you no longer need to hold on to. And take in a deep breath and breathe that intention into every cell of your body. And as you exhale, and in your own time, return to this time and place and space. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes, returning and coming back to the present moment, and getting ready to look at your stones of choice for this week. So I was really attracted to the aura stones, as I'll call them, this week. So these are all aura quartz stones, but the first one is angel aura, and that's usually depicted with this beautiful white milky color. The angel aura quartz is going to relate to the crown chakra, and it relates to clear cognizance or clear knowing, getting a download of higher information, wisdom, knowledge, and guidance. The angel aura stone is helpful with meditation, clarity for the mind, and connection to the spiritual realm. Your second stone of choice is rose aura quartz. This is a light pink color, sort of like rose quartz, but it's got a sheen or a shine to it. It's got this angelic aura quality. I don't know how to describe to you. That's why they call it rose aura quartz. This is related to the heart chakra, or clairsentience, which is clear feeling. And so, because of that, it relates to love and compassion and emotional healing, both for yourself with self-love, but also relationship healing as well. And then the last stone of choice, and this one is shaped a little bit differently. This is aqua aura quartz. So this one relates to and activates the throat chakra. And I'm going to say the ear chakras, so throat and ear chakras, and it relates to clear audience or clear hearing of messages. This one helps to calm the mind. It puts our ideas into words, and it helps with effective communication with others. And it's also great for writing or teaching or learning. And so again, our stones of choice are the angel aura quartz, the rose aura quartz, and the aqua aura quartz. Let's put that aside. Let's talk a little bit about the astrology for the week, which, by the way, this week brings us into a new month, the month of March. So very soon, if it's not already up on my YouTube channel under Colleen Lemma, be sure to watch the monthly reading for March, the monthly energy forecast. So on Tuesday, the 27th of February, we're going to start out the aspects with Mars the warrior in Aquarius. And it's in a challenging aspect to Jupiter, the bringer of blessings, in Taurus. Now, it is the bringer of blessings, Jupiter, and it brings prosperity and abundance, but this is a challenging aspect. So we have to kind of look at the shadow qualities of both Mars and Jupiter here. And first of all, Mars being in Aquarius and Jupiter being in Taurus, both Aquarius and Taurus are fixed signs of the zodiac, meaning they're a little bit more stubborn and they don't like change too much. Now, Mars wants to move forward, but in Aquarius, it's moving forward with hopes, dreams, ideas, and visions for the future. You know, it's moving forward with this kind of logic merged with kind of higher intuition is the way I think of Aquarius. So there's a lot of energy being put into those areas of life. So this is, again, connecting to in a challenging square to Jupiter. And Jupiter, with its shadow qualities, which I didn't, I guess, mention for Mars, we'll go back and do that. But Jupiter is, again, abundance, prosperity, expansion, higher learning, higher wisdom and knowledge. But its shadow qualities are going to be exaggeration or expanding like drama. It can be about judgment energies. And so Jupiter is going to expand into some of these shadow areas of, again, exaggeration and kind of some drama situations and judgment situations. Jupiter sometimes, because he's the largest planet of the zodiac, thinks, he's kind of all that, basically. And Mars is the warrior, though. So Mars is going to challenge that. Mars's shadow side is about aggression or being overly assertive or being angry or frustrated. And, this is in the realm of the physical, with Jupiter being in physical earth sign Taurus, but it's also in the realm of the mental realm because Mars is in mental air sign Aquarius. So just look to be kind of trying to go forward with something, being frustrated, feeling like things aren't unfolding, feeling like things aren't manifesting, feeling like things aren't unfolding, maybe again, feeling stubborn, feeling judgmental. And this can be towards yourself as well. It doesn't have to be projected out to other people. But this kind of starts us out with a little bit of frustration energy. And it happens very early Tuesday morning. So we're going to feel this on Monday, the 26th as well. On Wednesday, the 28th, we have some Pisces energy going on. We've got the sun, which rules our sense of self-identity and our personality and how we shine our light, which is in Pisces right now. We've got Mercury in Pisces, and Mercury rules our mind, our thoughts, our ideas, our perceptions, our mindsets, our communication. And then we have Saturn in Pisces, and Saturn is the ruler of karmic lessons. He rules responsibility. He does rule manifestation. And with all three of these planets being in Pisces, they're all coming together during Wednesday, the 28th. First the Sun and Mercury, then Mercury and Saturn, and finally Sun and Saturn. So basically, you might as well say they're all coming together on Wednesday. So what does this mean? Again, this is creative energy, artistic energy, imaginative energy, intuitive energy. It's healing energy. It's an energy of trust and faith and go with the flow. So this is going to be great for creative projects, working on creative projects. It's going to be great for meditation or different types of spiritual work. It's going to be good for calling in your angels and guides to receive messages, intuitive information. And it could possibly be good for envisioning what it is that you want to create and then allowing the energy of manifestation to start to take place. And I say that because of Saturn. Saturn is a very grounded planet, and it deals with things on the third dimensional earth plane. But Saturn is in Pisces, which is the ruler of the spiritual realm, the ruler of the spiritual planes of existence. So if we can take what we envision or dream up here in our imagination or envision in our minds, we can possibly bring something into the beginning stages of manifestation with Saturn here. So I would say speak it out loud, write it out, because Mercury's in here, right? So we want to share maybe something with other people that we know and trust. We want to write out what it is that we desire. Maybe make a vision board. This might be a good time to maybe make or update a vision board with your creative energies, imaginative energies. And again, the communication of speaking something out loud can help with the manifestation process. On Thursday, we have Mercury in Pisces in a sextile to Jupiter in Taurus. Friday, we have the Sun in Pisces in a sextile to Jupiter in Taurus. A sextile is an aspect of opportunity, but it can pass us by if we don't recognize the opportunity and take some sort of action on the opportunity. So this again with the Sun and Mercury and flowing, intuitive, imaginative, spiritual Pisces, and connecting with Jupiter and earthy, manifesting Taurus. This would be, again, putting your ideas and visions into expanding them into some sort of, what do I want to say? It's like planting a seed. That's what I think of when I think of Taurus. Taurus is like, in Aries, we've planted the seed. In Taurus, it starts to grow because we're nurturing it. So this is like the beginning stages of allowing something to grow, allowing something to expand and unfold with that Thursday, Friday energy. Also on Friday, we've got Venus in Aquarius, sextile Chiron in Aries. Now, Venus rules love and relationships, also rules money and finances, values and self-worth. Again, the sextile, there's an opportunity here. And the opportunity is to bring healing to these areas of life, because that's what Chiron does, right? Chiron is the wounded healer. So he brings up these wounds, in this case, because he's in Aries, he's bringing up wounds regarding our sense of self and self-identity and maybe confidence and courage to do something that we might know on some level is going to be in our highest and best interest that we need to do. And allowing that healing to take place so that we can do it. Venus in Aquarius, it's kind of like a higher, objective, universal love feeling. This isn't romantic love with Venus in Aquarius. It's universal love, love of humanity. Everyone's equal, and just being, again, kind of detached in a way to be able to give that universal love to all people, even within our significant relationships. We want to have this more objective, universal, almost unconditional love, you could say. And in money and finances, again, there may be an opportunity here to, connect with another person or people to kind of, what do I want to say? To bring harmony and balance and blessings to some sort of idea that can then bring healing into our lives, because Venus is known as a planet of blessings. Jupiter is too. So on Thursday and Friday, we got that Jupiter influence, which can bring some blessings. We also have the Venus influence that can also bring some sort of blessings. So definitely merge kind of logic and intuition on this day. Kind of moving forward towards a future dream or goal, but at the same time having trust and faith and going with the flow. And then we end the week on Sunday, March 3rd, with Venus in Aquarius, now in a challenging square aspect to Uranus and Taurus. This is interesting because Venus is in Aquarius, but Uranus is the natural planetary ruler of Aquarius. Uranus over here is in Taurus, but Venus is the natural ruling planet of Taurus. So what we call is a mutual reception going on here. When two planets are connecting to one another in some sort of aspect, but they're in each other's signs, because Venus is in Uranus' sign of Aquarius and Uranus is in Venus' sign of Taurus. This makes the energy stronger. Now, this is a challenging aspect. And it's all about freedom, because Aquarius is about freedom and independence. Uranus is about liberation or breaking free from something or changing something or redirecting something. And the square brings in, again, we could call it a challenging energy, but let's just say it's a push from the universe to make some sort of change, a push from the universe to redirect and free or liberate yourself from something so that you can move into something that's more aligned with your spiritual truth. So that's a little bit about the astrology of the week. Let's go ahead and take a look at the messages from our angels and guides. So we turn over the first card here. We've got the Three of Fire, which is like the Three of Wands. And this is a good card. The number 3 numerologically is about expansion and growth and all forms of communication, ideas. It's about joy and happiness. And the fire element is like the suit of rods or wands. So this is like the 3 of Wands or the 3 of Rods in the traditional tarot. It says at the bottom here, abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. So again, that fire element in Wands, it's fiery, it's passionate, it's creative, it's inspirational. And this is a great energy here with the 3 of Fire going on here. I feel like this is, telling us, because it says make future plans, or make long-term plans, actually it says. Make long-term plans, but have patience. Because again, we're in the Aquarius and Pisces season. We've got Mars and Venus are still in Aquarius, but we've got the Sun and Mercury and Saturn and Neptune, all in Pisces. So we're kind of in those last two signs of the zodiac where, again, we're closing out a cycle of energy. We're clearing and healing and releasing and letting go because we're getting ready for some sort of new energy to come in. So here we can expand into some sort of inspiration or idea. We can expand those energies. There's abundance energies, blessing energies that are here for us. Things are looking good, or we're heading in the right direction here, right? 3 is about expansion. So we're expanding into the right direction, expanding into new horizons. We've got kind of like butterfly wings going on here, which is always a significant signal. What am I trying to say? Of new birth, right? Spreading your wings and giving birth to something. But we still have to have a little bit of patience. Like we're getting there, but we have to just trust in divine timing as it's unfolding. So envision what it is that you want to create. Make those long-term plans. But again, just kind of wait for divine timing to unfold when is right for you. Now let's take a look at the second card here. Oh, I love it. We've got the 6 of fire, which is like the 6 of wands or the 6 of rods. This is the victory card in the traditional tarot. So this is, again, a very, very good card. And the number 6, if you think about a 6-pointed star, it's 2 triangles, one pointing up and one pointing down that are intersected. So it's a balance of as above and so below. It's a balance of divine feminine and divine masculine energy, meaning a balance of taking action, which is the divine masculine, but being receptive and allowing, which is the divine feminine. And it says at the bottom here, well, it says victory. So it is the victory card. So the first thing it says is victory. Good news is on the way. And then it says public recognition or awards. So just like this card, the traditional 6 of wands is usually a knight on a horse kind of coming back from battle. He's trotting his horse back into his kind of hometown or village. There's people gathered all around that are kind of, so happy that he's returned and that he's been victorious. And so there is that public recognition. They're recognizing him as the successful warrior that's won the battle, so to speak. And so there could be some sort of, again, promotion or recognition. Maybe somebody wants to interview you, or maybe somebody at work or in your career is recognizing the good job that you've done, or it's possible that it could be, romantic, where somebody's recognizing you as a possible potential partner. But this is more than just that. This is more like the creative and business and inspirational and imaginative and the spiritual plane. So with these two cards starting out, the 3 of fire and the 6 of fire, we've got a lot of good, passionate, inspirational energies that are supporting us, which is great because we do have a couple of those challenging square aspects. One on Tuesday with Mars and Jupiter, and one on Sunday, the end of the week, with Venus and Uranus. Let's go ahead and look at the last card here. The last card is the Ace of Air. This is like the Ace of Swords. This has a beautiful Pegasus with its wings outspread. The Ace of Air, the Ace of Swords, is about a new beginning. But this is the suit of the mental realm. So a new thought, a new idea, a new kind of inspiration, a new networking connection, a new communication that's coming in. And maybe the communication is with another person. Maybe it's new communication coming in from your angels and guides. But whatever this new beginning is, this new thought, idea, perception, it's like you're growing. Like, to me, the wings being outspread is like growth and evolution, or getting ready to fly, getting ready to expand in some way, shape, or form. This also is a very positive card. Positive new beginnings are on the horizon. It says at the bottom, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, and a challenging beginning. Now it says a challenging beginning because of the suit of swords. The Ace of Fire, the Ace of Earth, the Ace of Water just like the Ace of Swords, are positive new beginnings, but the Ace of Swords is the one to where sometimes our mind trips us up, right? This is why it says a challenging new beginning, because we're sometimes forced to see something a little bit differently from a different vantage point or from a different perspective. And sometimes that's hard for our ego mind to grasp. You know, maybe we need to see our financial situation from a different perspective, our work or career situation from a different perspective, or maybe we need to see our relationship with family, friends, loved ones, significant others from a different perspective. And again, that can be a little bit challenging. There's a new beginning on the way, but it's one that we have to push through any kind of ego mind challenge that might be coming up in order to move into more of this positive, inspirational energy of success and knowing that you're heading in the right direction. But all of these cards are very positive, so that is great. Let's go ahead and take a look at the special message card depending on your stone of choice. So we're going to give I just felt like since we're in Pisces season, right, and we've got Mercury and the Sun and even Saturn coming together in Pisces. Pisces to me always reminds me of miracles and magic. Whoops, we got a card that flew out. Let's say that one's going to be a collective message. In fact, let's show that one first. A card fell out. This is a collective message. It says rose gold cosmic pool. Rose gold cosmic pool. It says at the bottom, bathe in cosmic love. Well, if that's not Pisces, I don't know what is. Pisces is that unconditional love, that cosmic love of the universe, right? And it says, soak up wisdom. And you can see that we've got this owl spreading out its wings here, kind of rising, kind of this starlit star here at the throat, heart chakra area. It almost looks like a phoenix rising. You know, we've got a lot of animals sitting here, kind of looking up to the owl. And owls are about wisdom and knowledge, higher wisdom and knowledge from a higher plane of reality or from your higher self. And so this is kind of an indication that we're going to we're either seeking some sort of higher wisdom and knowledge and or we're going to receive some sort of higher wisdom or knowledge. And so make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're listening, make sure your awareness is open and that you're ready to receive whatever this is. Again, it says bathe in cosmic love and soak up the wisdom. And rose gold, maybe this is an indication of some color therapy that we might want to involve ourselves in, right? The rose, the pink rose color, the gold color, maybe wearing those colors or visualizing those colors in your meditation is going to raise your vibration and allow some of this feeling and experience of that unconditional love and that higher wisdom to come into your experience. All right, let's put that back in the deck. Well, actually, let's just kind of put that out there because that's for everybody. All right, so the first stone of choice was the Angel Aura Quartz, right? All right, so Angel Aura Quartz people. So special message for Angel Aura Quartz people. This one's calling my attention. And it says Law of Grace. Law of Grace. We've got two beautiful unicorns touching their horns there in the middle, up in kind of the cosmos, the universe. Their horns as they touch kind of create this spark or create this ball of light. And it says, be your divine essence and dissolve all in grace. It's got a rose here in the middle. So again, that rose color, that pink color, and the gold, you know, it's interesting because we've got the gold rings around the pink or rose-colored rose. So again, we've got the rose gold energy that was for the collective message coming through in this one, the Law of Grace. So let's move through our challenges in a state of grace, in a state of peace, in a state of unconditional love. Again, raising our vibration. The color gold is a high vibration. The golden white light, kind of the stars here and the stars here at the unicorn horns, higher vibrational energy. And rose is also a higher vibrational energy. Rose is higher vibrational as a flower essence, as an essential oil. So, or I suppose even as a color, right? So you might want to utilize rose in some way. Maybe it could be a picture of a rose that you print out and you paste on your wall or your mirror, just to kind of remind yourself to be in that higher state of unconditional love and to be your divine essence. Again, kind of rising into the higher state of your being. And this is where the unicorns are. They're rising into their higher state of being from a universal or cosmic level, and they're coming together in love, no matter what the physical appearance might be, no matter what earthly lessons they're going through, no matter what is going on in the third dimensional plane of reality. They still know that love is the higher essence of their being. And therefore, again, they can move through any challenges or issues or anything difficult within themselves that they're experiencing in this state of grace, or with this state or energy of grace. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the special message for the Rose Aura people. Was that what it was? Yes, Rose Aura quartz. Okay, so, I almost dropped the one on the bottom, so that's what I'm going to go with. And it says, be a beacon. And we've got, this is a unicorn deck. So we do have a unicorn up here. We've got a beautiful rainbow of hope, or we can also think of it as maybe abundance and blessings, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, right? We've got a person up here within kind of surrounded in that gold light, signaling maybe to the unicorn. There's also a little butterfly there in between the unicorn and that person. So again, that butterfly energy comes in, which was, it was here, right? We had the butterfly wings here in the Three of Fire. We also had the Pegasus wings here in the Ace of Air. And now we've got the butterfly wings here. And butterflies are about transformation when it comes to an animal totem. It's this colorful expansion and beautiful creative transformation and new birth energies that we're going through. Because after being in the chrysalis phase, then we become the butterfly. Then we can spread our wings and have a new experience. And it says at the bottom, be a beacon, be an inspiration, light the way for others. And we've got all these people down here. And this person is kind of, again, connecting via the butterfly to the unicorn. There's, again, this rainbow of hope and peace and abundance and blessings. That's also here in the card. So let yourself shine, allow yourself to shine your light, express your gifts and talents and abilities, and to be that beacon of light for other people. Maybe you're a teacher, maybe you're a healer, maybe you're thinking about branching out and networking in some way. Maybe you want to have a YouTube channel or a podcast is coming in. So all of these things are going to help you to reach more people and shine your light towards more of humanity. So again, be that beacon of light. And then last but not least, we've got the Aqua Aura. So the message for the Aqua Aura quartz people. Message for Aqua Aura quartz. This one's interesting. It almost looks a different color to me. So I'm going to pull that out. Whoops. Oh, it's upside down. That's why it looked like it was a different color on the back. Interesting. Yeah. So interesting. I don't use reversed, and so somehow this ended up reversed in the deck. Now, I'm not going to read it reversed, but it's just interesting how Spirit was showing me, pick that one. And it says creative solutions. Well, if that's not Aquarius and Pisces energy combined like it is this week, I don't know what it is, because Aquarius is that higher logical mental realm of ideas, but Pisces is tapping into the spiritual realm and your intuition. And this brings us to the creative solutions. It says, think outside the box, which is totally an Aquarius thing. Think outside the box, beat to the beat of your own drum, do something different or unusual. You don't have to be a carbon copy of everyone else. So that's part of that message. And then the last sentence says, view things from a higher perspective. And we've been talking about that throughout this reading a little bit, is viewing things from a higher perspective, a different vantage point. We've got the unicorn here at the top of the card. We've got a little mouse here that's kind of pointing to a heart. The heart has some rays of shining light coming off of it. Now, what would mouse be? I don't know. For some reason, it might not make sense, but the first word that popped into my mind is like innocence, and also like, I don't know why, again, this is coming in, but like working towards your goals in a state of innocence and trust. And it's interesting. Oh, we got a butterfly in this card too. So we've got that, the transformational energies. This one is a blue butterfly for sure, to go with that aqua aura quartz. So we're talking about throat chakra and ear chakras, which relates to that color blue. So hearing messages, speaking your truth. This could even be about writing your truth, expressing your truth in some way, shape, or form. I also see the big full moon here, right? And we're going to be nearing another moon cycle. And in fact, it was last week that we had the full moon in Virgo. The next moon cycle will be next week, and it will be a new moon in Aries, right? New moon in Pisces. Sorry about that. I'm skipping all the way ahead to the spring equinox. So we're going to have a new moon, and then we're going to have, obviously after that, a full moon. So this might be the next full moon. For some reason, I feel like it's more full moon related than new moon related. So we're talking about 3 weeks' time. There might be something happening in about 3 weeks' time. It has something to do with coming up with different, unique, creative solutions to whatever circumstances or situations you might find yourself in right now. So again, think outside the box, right? There might be some sort of dilemma going on and you're just not sure, you're looking at it too black and white or either or. And you need to think from think and intuit from a different standpoint, which is why it says, looking at things or viewing things from a higher perspective. And we're needing to figure out, we can maybe make both ways work, rather than choosing or having to make a choice. Maybe we can come up with some sort of creative solution to make both ideas or both situations or whatever work at the same time. So let's join our forces. Another thing that catches my attention is that, unicorn energy and mouse energy, right? Those are two very different beings. This is more maybe celestial and fantasy, right? Because it's a unicorn. But the mouse is more maybe earthly and traditional. So maybe this is talking about relationship stuff too, to where you feel like you're two very different people, you have different values, you have different ideas about, what, the relationship needs to evolve into. And maybe you just really need to have an open, honest discussion and think outside the box and come up with creative solutions, because you're looking at things again from that different or higher perspective, that it doesn't have to be so either or black and white. Okay, and that can relate to, again, many areas of life. So I hope you've all enjoyed this weekly intuitive reading. Again, make sure to watch the monthly as it comes out as we get closer to March. If you're watching this early, it might not quite be out yet, but it will be soon. And I send you lots of love and light and blessings and prosperity and abundance and healing energies as we're nearing the closing out of a cycle, getting ready, preparing for the spring equinox, which is going to be moving us towards more like March 19th, 20th, when the sun moves into Aries. So blessings, everyone. Namaste.